US boots just can't enter Nigeria, right? Like that. That would be an invasion. But let's just say President Tinubu agrees to work with Trump in alignment and says we need help. First things that they'll do is they'll deploy the US Special Forces to Nigeria to go and help the Nigerian military. Let me tell you something about the US military, for those who don't know. You see, they are gentle men. They don't look for trouble. They largely mind their own business. But when they come for you, when the Delta Force, I'm just naming a few of special forces, when the Delta Force comes for you, US Navy SEAL, US Army Rangers, 82nd Airborne, when they come for you, it's over. Have you heard of SEAL Team 6? The guys that took down Osama bin Laden? SEAL Team 6, these guys are assassins now. All the US Special Forces, they're all assassins. When they come for you, a hit squad of 12 can take down an entire nation. Do you know that? 1 week. This one in Nigeria has been fighting terrorism for 60 something years. 1 week. They will kill all of you or all of them. 1 week. They don't take prisoners. They are not coming there to talk. They are not coming there to negotiate. They are not coming there to be your friend. They are coming there to wipe you out. They don't play games. Donald Trump plays no games when it comes to these posts. And I think, by and large, you can ask any Nigerian, we are fed up. You see, not everybody is like me. Me, I can enter Nigeria anytime I want, do what I gotta do, leave, no problem. Because I'm built like that. But most Nigerians can't do that. They are afraid. And let me tell you something, money and fear don't mix. There are so many Nigerians out there that want to invest, they want to come in and build things and build jobs, but they're afraid. All of this things that's happening is really impacting the economy of Nigeria, believe it or not. So it needs to stop. And all this sitting down, let's have lunch, let's sit down and you see these terrorists, they'll come in armed to the teeth. Sitting down and negotiate. Are you crazy? Who are you negotiating with? Could you imagine the president of the United States sitting down and negotiating with domestic terrorists? Who are you negotiating with? These guys need to be stopped. And that is what he's saying. So the uninitiated, the people who are not exposed, who haven't stepped foot outside of Nigeria, they don't really know geopolitical economies or landscape. They are going to start saying US is trying to invade. US is not trying to invade anything. They are just saying, and Nigeria, I like to talk, if care is not taken, he said we may, and already Hesget is saying we have already started preparing. He sent a signal with that message. You see, sometimes you don't have to fire a shot to win. You just send a tweet. He's sending a signal right now and saying, this is too much. Yes, he went overboard by just saying Christians. But in reality, regardless of your faith, regardless of your religious background, everybody's affected. But it's too much. Law enforcement struggling to curtail crime. Don't even let me begin to tell you my own story. Something happened and I reported it. They wanted me to pay them to investigate the matter in Nigeria. Can you imagine somebody in the US reporting an incident to the United States law enforcement, and then the United States law enforcement say, okay, if you want me to go and investigate, you got to pay. Isn't that what the taxpayer money does? Pays the wages of law enforcement. That is what happened. I had to give up on that. I had to pull back on pursuing that situation because I'm not paying you to investigate a report, and I have the money and I'm abroad. Imagine what the average Nigerian on the ground is going through. Is that not disgraceful? Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. So I'm going to close with this. We got to talk about a path forward. My personal, again, you may disagree, but we need to get on the table with America and its allies, and together figure out a solution. The solution is not going to learn karate. Karate is not going to stop a bullet. I think Nigerians globally, every Nigerian out there, those that are back home trying to do things, those who have immigrated, right now, the Japa movement is on. People are fleeing Nigeria like there's no tomorrow. Is that not disgraceful? How many people in the US are Japari? Nobody Japas here. Most Americans don't even have passports because America is just too good. What am I going to go to this for? I mean, it's those that are more international minded that they'll travel out. But the average Nigerian don't have a passport. They don't even leave their own states. 36 states in Nigeria. Half, 50% of the 36 states is on neutral right now, meaning there's no drive, there's no reverse. It's just on neutral. Meaning it's not growing. Why do you think everybody's running to Lagos? Why do you think Lagos is overcrowded? Because there's no economic opportunities in Zamfara State. There's no economic opportunity in Plateau, in Benue, in all of these northern areas that's plagued by this terrorist act. That is why everybody's running. Even Abuja itself, the so-called FCT, is having issues. Isn't that disgraceful? What other word would you call people going into communities and killing an entire community? Is that not genocide? What else can you call it? Irrespective of faith. What else? And they've been doing it for years. When Boko Haram kidnapped Those girls during Obama's presidency. Isn't that disgraceful? A whole country with a whole military and a whole defense budget and a whole national security budget is allowing people like that to be taken. Me, I'm not saying that Nigeria is not making strides. Yes, they are making, but you know what? Sometimes it's not enough. Do more. Sometimes it's not enough. We don't want to hear excuses. We want you to do more. So Nigerians can come home. And if Nigeria improves, it will minimize immigration. It will actually attract people to Nigeria instead of repelling Nigerian people. If the economy of Nigeria improves, you're going to have less people jabbering, and you're going to have more people that are japa dying. People like me. Listen to me. I think, in my own opinion, this is a gift. This post, this attention that Nigeria is getting, look at it as a gift. Because I don't think any one of you would disagree with me that Nigeria needs to be fixed. And that the number one problem is insecurity. I went to Kano in 95. Took a bus from Lagos to Kano in 95 to go and see my uncle. It was one of the best times I had in Kano. The Muslim people are very respectful. The majority of them, they just go about their business. They are salt of the earth people. They break bread with you. They celebrate with you. They go about their business and their family. I had fun. My uncle was driven out of Kano as a result of this crap. He's now in Akwa Ibom. He's now in Akwa Ibom. He was literally driven out of his home, and he had to start over in Akwa Ibom State, living on someone's couch. It's not. These things are real. You can't make it up. Unfortunately, some people just don't have the platform. They don't have the voice. I think most Nigerians don't have a voice. I think social media is helping because they can go on social media and maybe highlight some of these things that you couldn't do in 95 when there was no internet in 95. Would I dare in 2025 take a bus to Kano today? Back then it was more. There wasn't really a lot of that going on. Back then it was Nigeria was like 419, 419, 419 back then in the 90s. It has changed and now it's violence. You walk now, everybody that you see, you tell them you're a Nigerian, the first thing in their head is there's a lot going on. So the solution, I'm going to wrap up. We need that collaboration. We need that collaboration because the average Nigerian doesn't have a security detail. All these guys that are sitting up there saying the US wants to invade, they'll walk out of their house, they'll have a 10-car detail of security agents with them. Why they need 10 cars, I don't know, but I think they stopped that now. It's like maybe the most you're allowed is maybe 2 or 3 people. But they have that security detail. The average Nigerian doesn't. So I want people, again, form your own conclusions. But the solution to me is we need that alignment. And we should look at this post. And I hope that it stays in the public domain and it stays in national global news for a long time. Because it's about time. And I'm going to wrap up with this. If the people in the presidency are watching, align with the West because they are offering to help. If you think the future of Nigeria lies in Chinese partnerships, Chinese loans, you already see we 40 something trillion, I think, right now. Most of that debt is owed to China. If you think that the future of Nigeria lies in dealing and partnering with the communist nation like China and Russia, we are going to be in this for a long ride. We need that economic strength, guys. Military strength can protect a nation, but let me tell you, economic strength is what sustains it. The future of our country lies in its economy. If the economy of Nigeria is good, it will help solve part of this problem that we are having with all these terrorism. Because maybe one of the reasons that these people are doing this, they don't have any jobs, they don't have any economic opportunities. So they turn to crime. Some of them are actually imported, they cross over from other countries, they commit their atrocities and go back. Part of the solution is a strong economy, strong export market, jobs, innovation, opportunity. So I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the president's post? And what are your thoughts on the responses, current responses so far from the Nigerian administration? Listen, I want to reaffirm my neutrality in all of this. I'm only speaking as an ex-military uh, soldier and a current entrepreneur. And I hope that my insights in both capacities able to share a little bit of light on this. We got to be neutral sometimes. You got to just put that neutrality hat on. And the most important thing is, let me tell you something. The fastest way for you to fail is to lie to yourself. We can't keep sweeping this problem under the rug anymore. Nigeria has a security problem. It's been swept under the rug for so long. Yes, you guys, the military is trying, but it's not enough. We don't want to hear that you're trying. We want you to fix the problem. So back to what I was saying about introducing myself. For those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Richard Mberiket. I'm the founder of Mberiket Ventures. You can check our website out at mberiket.com. We are a trusted name driving US, Nigeria exports and investments. I offer high-level consultations on US, Nigeria markets for institutions, government agencies, and high net worth individuals. You can reach out to me and connect with me on mberiket.com/consulting. If you're looking at buying some authentic Nigerian made goods in the US, visit mberiket.com/shop. And if you want to reach out to me for general inquiries, go to mberiket.com/contact. I'm based in the US. I'm a Nigerian-born, US-based entrepreneur. I live in Las Vegas. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We'll talk another time. Please be sure to like, share, and comment in this for those who are going to be watching on the playback. I really appreciate it. All the best to you guys, okay?